More than 1.2 million North Carolinians have filed for unemployment since the pandemic first started. Coronavirus has left people with a whole lot of questions and sometimes a real kind of misunderstanding of where to turn. And that's why we have two experts available tonight to help you navigate that process from unemployment to getting a new job. Marie Amelie George is a law professor at Wake Forest University. Chris Rivera is the executive director of Guilford Works. If you have a question for our experts tonight, you want to text your questions. The number is 336-379-5775. Remember, this is a text-only number. All right, the first about 8 text questions that we've received already deal with that $300 in federal unemployment benefits that North Carolina has applied for. So, Chris, people are wanting to know, when could they possibly see it?
So, good to see you again, Tanya. We're not quite sure when individuals are going to receive the payment. What we do know is that North Carolina had submitted the application, and my understanding has been approved for individuals that are collecting unemployment and have been determined to receive a minimum of $100 per week in weekly benefit amounts, could be eligible for this $300 supplement for 3 weeks. And those 3 weeks would be for the weeks ending August 1st, August 8th, and August 15th. I think I got those dates right.
Yes, 1st, 8th, and 15th. And again, we don't know when that's going to start. We're waiting to figure out how the software all changes and all of that. Okay. Marie Amelie, let's talk about what's going on at Wake Forest, because you guys have a pro bono project that is for people who are having issues with their unemployment claims. And we get emails and calls every single day about them having problems with their unemployment claims. Tell us what you guys are doing and how many people you've helped so far.
Thanks so much for having me on here. We are answering people's questions about unemployment benefits applications. Primarily, people are asking us about whether they're eligible, what the difference is between state unemployment insurance and pandemic unemployment assistance, so what they should be applying for. We also get quite a few questions about people whose applications have been delayed, and the state is still experiencing significant delays in getting payments to people, so don't be discouraged if that is your situation. And then finally, what to do if there's a decision, but you think it's incorrect, like you weren't granted unemployment insurance when you should have been, or it's an amount that is inaccurate. So those are the types of questions we've been answering.
All right, so if you have a question that you would like to start having them field, you can also text that right now, and we'll see if maybe your situation is similar to the 200 cases that they have already been working. Chris, this person is asking, if I don't fit the mold for job openings right now, are there training sessions anywhere that can help get me experience that I need?
Absolutely. So, understanding that through the month of July, we had some 25,000 residents of Guilford County still continuing to file unemployment claims, and we only have about 8,000, 9,000 job openings today. And so not everyone, even if they wanted to, would be able to go back to work. But what we are encouraging is that individuals that are not in a position to go back to work, in this case, not fitting the mold, whatever that looks like, we're encouraging individuals to invest in themselves. There are a number of free training options that are being made through our organization at NC Works or Guilford Works. Our community college partner has opened up a lot of short-term training options for individuals to go into to become more competitive once the market does begin to open up more fully, and/or they become more competitive to re-enter into positions that they left whenever the pandemic started. So lots of training options are available in our community.
Okay, and so NC Works or Guilford Works, we have direct resources to link you to both of those on the Two Wants to Know section of WFNYnews2.com, so that you'll be able to just click on that. Amelie, I'm thinking that you can probably answer this one. This one is saying, am I available to apply for unemployment if I kept my job but now work less hours because of COVID?
Yes. So it depends on how much your income has been reduced. So the maximum weekly eligible, the maximum you're eligible to get each week is $350. So if you are earning more than that, you won't be getting any benefits through unemployment assistance. However, if you're earning less than that and you've had reduced hours and reduced pay, you can and should absolutely apply.
This person sounds like they are on the job hunt, Chris, and they're asking, is it unprofessional to try to negotiate pay for a job that you have not been hired for yet? I'm guessing they're in the to and fro's of all of that.
Right. Unprofessional and subjective is probably not advisable. It would be encouraged that you kind of get through the application and interviewing, have a formal offer in place before you broach the compensation conversation. However, if you know that there is just a minimum amount of money that you're going to be willing to work for, it's not necessarily a bad thing to put that out there. However, it could be a deterrent for a favorable offer.
This is an interesting question. They're asking, if you are currently on furlough and collecting unemployment, and then you get laid off and begin getting severance pay, can you still receive unemployment while getting severance?
So that depends on how the severance is paid out. If you are getting paid an amount more than the weekly benefits amount, and I should note that you're allowed to earn up to 20% more than the max benefit amount. So if you're making more than $420, then those are wages that the state will consider as basically the equivalent of being employed. But if you get a one-time severance, that is different than getting paid weekly, and you would still be eligible for unemployment.
Okay, good to know. All right, we're going to continue to take your text questions. The number is right down there at the bottom, 336-379-5775. We'll be back with our experts in just a few moments.